It starts at the National Assembly. But then, away from the corridors of Parliament, and registration and ownership of community land remains to be the thorn in the flesh among the indigenous communities across East Africa. This has come to the fore in this year's Community Land Summit in Nanyuki, Laikipia County. KTN's Clement Masombo is in Nanyuki following up on this. Clement Masombo, in the morning you're painting for us a picture of what is expected during that summit. The latest update from your side.
Well, good afternoon, Brenda. Indeed, it's true that registration and ownership of community land remains to be the biggest challenges among the indigenous communities. And this is a challenge that cuts across actually in all the countries under the East African Community region. And right now, I will be speaking to two representatives, actually, one from Burundi and another one from Wajir here in Kenya. Let me start with the gentleman here from Burundi. Kindly introduce yourself and tell us some of the challenges that indigenous communities face back in your country there in Burundi.
Thank you so much. I am Gervais Ndihokubwayo from Burundi. I am in an organization named Let Us Unite for Indigenous Batwa Development. In English, it's Unissons-nous pour la promotion des Batwa. The great challenges in our community of Batwa is about land. Before talking about this, what we are facing is that Batwa of Burundi, before we're living by hunting, gathering, and polishing pot. But after the government excluded them from their lands, which means that henceforth Batwa of Burundi have not access to land. This is a great impact to our community because they lack how they should nourish their children, and also they have no access to education due to the lack of land.
Okay, thank you so much. Kindly, if you can move closer here so that we also speak to you. Introduce yourself and from Wajir County and as a woman and in the community that you represent. What are the major challenges that you face as a community in matters to do with community land?
My name is Salima Bishar Abdile from Wajir County. In fact, the problem is in community land, we have no title deed at all. And so we need, as women, we need mostly sensitization on awareness on land owners. Again, people of Wajir, mostly they are pastoralists. So the problem is people are moving from one place to another looking for green pastures. So we have that challenges again. Yeah.
So what will be your appeal to the government, even through this summit that is happening here today in Laikipia County?
Okay, it could have been good if the government they can do create awareness so that people understand the importance of land, and at the same time let the government give us a title deeds immediately, so that in case the government is doing some construction maybe on roads and my plot is under that road, there's no compensation until I get that title deed. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Halima from Wajir County. Of course, Brenda, those are just some of the views and challenges and issues that are actually being raised through here in this summit. Remember, this is the second community land summit to ever happen, given that the first one happened in 2021, and we were earlier on speaking to the chairman, National Lands Commission, and he was saying that they are actually doing very badly in terms of registration of community land, and as a country, we are doing way below 10% in terms of registration of community land. So these are the issues that actually the NLC is supposed to look into in collaboration with the other stakeholders from these affected communities. So that is what is happening here, Brenda, but we shall still be here and, of course, transmitting the same to our viewers in our later bulletins. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Clement Masombo. On that note, we take a fast commercial break here on KTN News Desk, but when we come back, we'll give you the latest details concerning the national examinations that is expected to kick off on Thursday. So do keep it KTN News.